Good morning, everyone. So I was working with someone this week, and I just happened to notice that she was constantly sniffing most of the day. And I didn't say anything about it. I just kind of continued on with what I was working on. And at one point later in the day, she says, "Oh, it's just allergies. I'm not sick or anything like that." And made me think of, if you think of a house with all the water pipes, you've got your toilets, your sinks and everything. And as long as those pipes are clear, the water is gonna flow and drain away. And even if you turn on the tap and more water is coming out, it's gonna be no problem. The pipes are gonna be able to handle that. The issue will be when things start getting clogs. Like if you're in a household with a lot of women, there could be hair in the drain or toothpaste or whatever, and this is beginning to reduce the flow. And when all of a sudden things are starting to back up, everything that needs to go down the drain, it needs to find somewhere else to go. It's gonna be in the sink, it's gonna be on the counter, etcetera. And this is kind of what's going on with your body when you're starting to notice symptoms like allergies. So you're having the runny eyes, the sniffing, sneezing, all these things that are driving you crazy, headaches maybe, and how are having these symptoms affecting your life? People have allergies that are so severe that they can't go outside certain times of the year. They can't go to certain places for restaurants because of what maybe the food's there. It's something that's draining your energy. It's probably making you frustrated, maybe tired. Well, same thing. Brain fog, headaches. Maybe you really enjoy or have enjoyed animals growing up, but allergies are just causing a problem that you can't be around them, or certain animals cause issues. You could be, maybe you're chained to the bathroom because you eat something specific, and then next thing you know, you can't leave. You're having diarrhea. And these are things we're going to kind of get into today. It's Amanda Golightly from Align Natural Health. So allergies, they really can dictate your life if they're that bad. There's so many things going on, as the things I've already said, and there's more things I'm sure other people are dealing with around it. But when you're thinking of allergies, what are the things that most people think are the cause or the issue around this? You think it is related to food, it could be related to seasonal items like grasses, trees, weeds that produce pollens. It could be an environmental thing that's around all the time, like dust mites, or maybe there's mold or pet dander, stuff like this. And these play into allergies, but what's the true cause? What does having allergies really mean for you? It's really a sign that your body's overburdened with toxins, likely liver issues, because when things are backed up, things are going to, like the drain experience, it's going to back up into the sink, it's going to back up onto the counter. And this is kind of the same when it comes to your body. If your liver's not working well, if it's overburdened by toxins, which with all the toxins we're exposed to, that's very likely. But this is where we love being able to test and see what's going on with you specifically. Everyone's different. Everyone comes with their own set of puzzle pieces as far as what's going on with their body. And a lot of the things that can be affected or can be at effect with this is the toxins, including heavy metals. You've got infections, parasitic stuff, and toxins. So I'm just going to touch on them briefly. I won't go too crazy, because if you want to find out more, you can just message us. Heavy metals are something that can be at play. You've got mercury amalgams. This can be if you've had any dental work at any point where that was placed in there, that can be affecting your health in that way. Aluminum, this is in your antiperspirants, aluminum foil, tin foil. I don't know, that's the older way of saying it, I guess. But there's lots of things where heavy metals can be affecting us. Maybe it's related to your job, your career. Maybe there's some exposures there, what you've had over time, and this is affecting your system. You get into the uh, infections. This could be bacterial, fungal. This can help lead to overall toxin load. They can trigger inflammation in your system and cause overstimulation in the immune system. Things like Lyme disease, candida. And when they exist in your body, the body's not able to detox as well because there's only so many fires the body can put out. This is if you were say you were at home and there was someone trying to get into your house, but your house is a mess. You're not going to be worried about the mess because you've got an intruder trying to get in and affect your household, your family. But where's the focus? Where you can't, there's only so much you can do. And at that time, the focus would be on the intruder. And this is kind of relating to all the toxins and things in your system, but your body can't handle that. It can't clean up if it's got to take on other things. Parasites are our favorite topic. Parasites are pretty much just about everywhere. It's not talked about as much as it should be because a lot of health issues kind of stem from parasites. They're in the food, water, soil, and they eat your nutrients, they deplete your minerals, they release toxins in your body, they can hold on to bacteria, metals, they're just causing a lot of chaos in your body, and that's something that needs to be addressed as well. And toxins, there's toxins in the water, toxins in maybe your toothpaste, your products you're using. A lot of this can be overwhelming, I understand. There's so many things going on. This is why testing is crucial for us. We connect with your body and find out what's going on because there are so many things going on. It's not going to affect one thing, may not affect one person or another person. It's really finding out what's going on specifically for you. And all of these things accumulate in the body. As I said in the metaphor, as far as the story of the pipes clogging up, right? Everything's clogging up and causing problems. You end up having symptoms because the sink is overflowing, the toilet's overflowing. That's a big problem in the house. It's a big problem in your body. And this is also affecting your immune system. It's not functioning properly because there's so much burden going on in your system. And your immune system, as I'm sure you're aware, is what the defense system we have that we use from getting sick. And if your defenses are down, you're more likely to have these illnesses. And maybe it's a long-term thing that you've been dealing with and just can't seem to get rid of. And it's something that I'm sure maybe you're frustrated with if you're constantly having that cough or there's something long-term that you've been dealing with that's just dragging you down and you just can't seem to shake it. There's something more going on in your body, and this is something we can help with. Some of the immune system suppressors that could be at play when it comes to allergies and other health issues, the biggest one we're always going to talk about is sugar. Sugar is inflammatory. It causes the immune system not to be as strong as we need it to be. And when we consume more sugar, this is when more issues can come up around health. Processed foods, GMOs, I'll just go down these quickly because it's pretty much a lot of what I've said already. Toxins, stress is huge. How are you handling stress? How is your body handling stress? Are you finding ways to, because you're never going to get rid of it. There's always going to be some sort of stress in our environment. It's just kind of the reality. So how are you handling that? Are you finding ways to take time for yourself? Are you finding ways that bring you joy and make you laugh? Anything like that, just to kind of ease life a little bit. Lack of sleep. If you are not sleeping, you are not resting, you are not recovering. These are kind of some of the basics that we talk about often because these are easy things that you can change and put intention towards getting a better night's sleep. And that could be just setting up the environment so it's dark, it's quiet, whatever is the perfect sleeping environment for you, just making sure that is in place. Over-the-counter meds can be immune suppressors, and a lot of them have colors and chemicals and things in there that can affect your immune system as well. And they're basically blocking your body from doing its job. A lot of medications can do that, and a lot of medications have side effects too. Natural solutions. Let's get into some things you can do for yourself today to ease any of these things. You want to eat naturally grown foods, organic as possible. Because as I said, there's lots of toxin exposures and anything. So where you can reduce things as much as you can, awesome. So naturally grown, organic, eat whole foods, like one word items, not a list long of ingredients on a packaged item. Reduce your stress, as I said. If you have a lot of sinus issues going on, you could use a neti pot. It's not as effective. The Navage is probably one of the more effective things for clearing out mold and dusts and parasites. And depending on what you're doing in your career, this could be very helpful. Maybe you are exposed to a lot of these things on an ongoing basis, and sometimes you just need a little extra help to clear that out. And it does really, it's it's quite a pressure thing. So I've used it a bunch, and I know this had pictures of, because I still have issues. I'm working on it with my sinuses, and there are pictures, I think they're posted somewhere, where there's actually parasites have come out of here. I know, really gross, but it's something that needs to be discussed. And making sure your drainage pathways are moving as well. This is something else you want to look at. When it comes to the pipes in your home, you want to make sure there are no clogs in there, nothing's backing up. And it's the same with your body. As I said, if you're not pooping every day, you are likely toxic. If you're not pooping every day, you are toxic, because if it's not moving out of your system, it's staying in your system and finding other places to go. Staying hydrated. This is a common thing we've talked to clients about recently as well. And again, this is a simple thing that you can make sure you're doing every day. Make sure you're drinking clean water. We often recommend distilled because it's the cleanest source. Throw in your minerals and electrolytes as well when you do that. And you can even add a little bit of lemon to your water, because that helps stimulate the liver and get things moving too. But as I've said a few times through here, the main thing you want to do is find out, why are you having allergies? What is the actual specific cause to that? What is the cause of all of your symptoms and the annoyances of having to have Kleenex on you all the time? Or maybe you can't go out to certain places because you don't want to have that diarrhea and be tied to the bathroom for however long. Like, it's dramatically affecting your life, and maybe you're not feeling as happy as you'd like to because of this. But if you're looking for solutions and want things to get better and improve, whatever you're doing right now, it's not working for you, reach out to us. Book a free discovery call. This is the easiest way to find out more about how we help, and we'll listen to what's going on with you, and we'll ask questions, because that's one of the ways that we help. We want to ask questions and find out what's specific to you, what are your exposures, and what are your goals? What do you actually want to achieve if you move forward and work with us, right? So I'll make sure the links in the comments below. If you're struggling with allergies, just know you don't have to be. If you're struggling with any sort of health issue, you don't have to be. If you're not getting answers to the questions you're asking, you're not getting different results, you're not getting to where you want to be with your health, just know there are solutions out there. And if we're a good fit, a free discovery call is the first place you want to start, and see where we can go from there. No, that's all I have for today. Thanks everyone for watching. I know we've got a few people on live, so thank you for watching. If this is you, don't hesitate. Don't wait any longer, because the longer you wait, the more these things build up and the worse they can get. And if you want things to improve, the best time to start is right now. So I wish you all a fabulous Friday, and have a great weekend, everyone. Okay.